I'm Erin Lucy, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be starting a week in the life PhD edition. I did one in the spring, and I was kind of thinking it would be fun to do one like for each season, kind of, because like PhD work kind of changes or does change a lot based on like time of year. So it's the end of summer. It's literally gonna be the week before classes start, which I feel like can be really variable, but I really wanted to get like a summer one in. I do have a fieldwork week in the life vlog that I did that I'll hopefully get up pretty soon, but summer's just really different because there aren't any classes and I wasn't TAing or anything, so it's like more research. However, this week is going to be a lot of like TA or instructor prep because I'm teaching a lecture class in the fall. So I have a lot of work to do on that and meetings and stuff like that. So kind of getting back into things, but still summer while it's still summer. So yeah, gonna just bring you along and see how it goes. Today is Sunday. So I've been just kind of like reading, hanging out. I have some work to do this afternoon, and I think we're having a friend over for dinner. Pretty chill. Okay, it is Monday, and today I am working from home. I just have a couple of things I need to do, work on some PowerPoints for my lectures, and get to emails today. So that's kind of like the bulk of what I have to do. I have a lot of meetings later this week, so I just need to get, stuff done today. Get ahead on some stuff. We do have some fun plans tonight for dinner with friends and potentially going to a party for new grad students. We'll see how the day goes, but yeah, should be good. Okay, I thought I would really quickly talk about what I've been working on today because today's kind of like lesson planning day. I don't have any meetings, so I have been working on some lectures, trying to get through the first couple weeks of the semester. But my strategy has been to like do all the readings that like I'm assigning and take notes on Notion on the reading, like every point that I need. And then like at the start of that, kind of going over objectives and then doing all the notes for that. So then I have like step 1, notes from the readings, and then I start putting things into a PowerPoint and thinking about my objectives more. And I make like a skeleton PowerPoint, and then I make kind of the final PowerPoint, like filling everything in, and then I have a separate document on Word that I make with like my lecture notes. So that's been the process so far. We'll see like if I can keep that up exactly during the semester, or if it is like the best way to approach. But so far it's been really helpful because like I wrap my head around the material, and then kind of put it into like lecture format with all the reading information, and then like that final like lecture run through I think is going to be like me adding in more like real world examples and other things, and then like actually prepping, like I'll finalize those lecture notes like the day before lecture, so that everything is like fresh in my mind and ready to go. So that's kind of what I've been doing today, is working through that. It is a process for sure, but I'm trying to again get ahead because it takes time to do each of these little steps. But thought I would share that. Most of what I've done today again is that, and then just like responding to random emails. So logistics type day. Yeah, I think I'm about to be done with work, go do some fun stuff with friends, and I will check in tomorrow. I have a lot to do on campus tomorrow. Should be good. So I will see you tomorrow. Okay, it's Tuesday, and I just finished up with a Q&A and advice panel that I was on for incoming graduate students. It was super good, really fun. They got us lunch, and it was fun to talk to the new grad students. And some big things that just came out of it, I thought, were just like a lot about like work-life balance and going to all the social stuff in the beginning. And I know it can be really draining, but that was something we talked about a lot, just developing community in your first couple of years. So that's something we all talked about a lot, and I highly recommend talking like to grad students who've been at your same institution for a little while and know things really well. I think it's just so useful. Everyone has so much knowledge and all different experiences with it. So that was a big thing. Saying yes to a lot of social stuff, but learning when to say no to different like side projects and research stuff that comes up, because it can be really hard to do, and you want to take advantage of every opportunity, but you also don't want to totally overexert yourself, and it often leads to burnout. So something that we talked about quite a lot today. But for now, I just did an errand, gonna drop some stuff at home, and then I'm gonna go swimming with my friend. Then I gotta work, do a lot of other stuff. So yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. I just finished making a Japanese cheesecake, or I did it in 2 loaf pans because I couldn't find my cheesecake pans. It was a little bit of a thing, but we'll see how it turned out, because it was my turn to make a snack for our little like movie night with some of my really close friends, and we've been doing cheesecake. So I tried. We'll see. I'll let you know how it tastes. But yes, it's almost 7. gotta head out soon. But it was a good day, pretty productive. Cheesecake took longer than I thought, more time. And yeah, I went swimming with a friend who is leaving for field research soon. She's gonna be gone all semester, so it was really good. I did get some super exciting book mail today because it is release date for Love on the Brain by Hazelwood, and I'm stoked because I've had some hit or miss with her books, especially her novellas. Did not hit for me, but I really liked The Love Hypothesis, her first novel. So I'm very excited to read this, and I've read like the little excerpt at the end of the last one. So very excited. I am in the middle of a bunch of books right now, so we'll see when, but definitely this week I think. Have to get to this one. So yeah, other than that, just gonna go hang out with my friends, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay, I just finished filming my little intro for my video today. It's Wednesday, so I was working on editing my vlog that I wanted to put up today. Thunder and rain. It's been such a weird August in Utah. It was so hot last summer. No rain whatsoever. Like most of the summer, just like scorching over 100, like even in northern Utah. And this summer, starting in August, like when I got back from my conference at the end of July, just like rain. Like for us, pretty frequent rain, like every other day. This week and last week has been warmer, but it has been like thundering and lightning and getting stormy really often still. So I will try to show some of the sky back there. It's so funny. The vibes are like becoming so like autumny, and I love it, but it's so weird. So anyway, yes, it's Wednesday, was on campus. Oh my gosh, the thunder. And got back a little bit ago. We went there with my friend who's leaving for the semester, and we like got lunch, trying to see her as much as I can before she leaves. But yeah, and then I watched a defense for somebody in our department and been working. I had a lot of like random trainings to do, and tomorrow I have a bunch of meetings, so I have to prep for those meetings. I have to finalize my like course syllabus, assignments, grading, all of that today. And yeah, so I just been working away. I read the first like few pages of Love on the Brain, is that what it's called, by Hazelwood, and I really want to get into it, but I've just been like so distracted with other stuff, and I have been reading Throne of Glass right now, so it's really hard to step away from that, which I do have a vlog for that as well, so I haven't been showing any of that in this weekly vlog. But yeah, that's what's going on. Gonna work more this afternoon. Yeah, I will see you in a bit. Okay, while I'm out here though, I did want to show the garden a little bit. The tomatillos are doing so well. I'm so excited. It's been so good this year. Lots of peppers too. Look at all these guys. All those too. We even have some berries in here. Oh, hey, buddy. And a squash. This is a spaghetti squash plant, and it has started to grow squashes. So, very excited. Hey. Hey. You're so cute. Tomato update though. There are so many on all of my plants, but none of them are ripe except for some of those cherry tomatoes. I've heard a word on the street is that it's because we're having such a cool summer, and I guess tomatoes are not ripening. I don't know. We shall see what happens. I'll be a little bit sad, to be honest, but yeah. Okay, it is Thursday afternoon. I just got home from the lab and I have lots of things to talk about. I had a very full day so far, and it's like 1 o'clock or something, 1:30. I had like 4 meetings and then had to go talk to a bunch of other people about logistical budget things. And it was super busy. Half of the meetings were about my class this fall, just prepping, getting things ready, talking to people. And then I had a lab meeting. I usually find lab meetings pretty helpful, just at least touching base with everybody in your lab, getting on the same page. And our lab is really close, which is awesome because everybody is super cool and works together and collaborates on a lot of things. So that was something I really looked for in a lab, and I'm so glad that I have that. And what was my other meeting? I met about some data that I'm helping one of our younger grad students with. She's doing her master's, and so I'm helping her with her project. So we had a meeting about our data. And yes, I have a lot to do today still, but I'm gonna take a little break. I'm just so fried. I haven't eaten anything. I'm really bad about that. I need to be better about eating breakfast. And lunch, just eating on campus, I do a bad job at. Anyway, I did have a few other updates though, because I did this to myself. This is my fault. But next week classes start and stuff gets crazy, so I want to finish all these books that I've been reading. And I got super far in Love on the Brain last night. I stayed up way too late reading. And I have so many thoughts. I do generally really like it, so that's good, because I have had a love-hate relationship with Hazel. Love the Love Hypothesis, but her novellas have just not been my thing. I will say, because I just don't want to like give anything away, she's not a biologist, she's a neuroscientist, B, and she is post-grad. I think she's a postdoc. She's working for the NIH, National Institute of Health, and they're working on a collaborative project with NASA developing these like helmets. I don't really fully understand this part, but for astronauts that like read your brain so you can like process things faster, I guess. I'm not really sure. But it's interesting, and I do like the characters a lot. I like all the science talk. It's just so fun, and there's also a lot, ooh, that's really loud. There's a lot of like pop culture references, like science Twitter, stuff like that. It's just so fun. So I really enjoyed that part. And actually the first couple of chapters was like this really weird love-hate thing, because one side, the thing that happened in the Spanish love deception that I just did not like one of those misunderstandings is just ridiculous, like where the person stops, like is eavesdropping on a conversation, and then they hear something and they like storm out, but they wait to hear the rest. They don't wait to hear the rest. And like half the information was there, you know what I mean? And that is where the misunderstanding stems from. And that happened, and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can do this again, because it just made me so annoyed that like everything was based off of that. However, also first couple of chapters, there's so much of B absolutely like just wanting to murder this person, and I hate that in hate to love romance. Like, I get the hate, you can hate somebody, but the murder thing is just so extreme. Like, oh my gosh, I don't know, it's my least favorite of the tropes. That and the whole misunderstanding thing where they listen to have the conversation, it's just, I don't know, if you're gonna eavesdrop, just like finish listening. I don't know. Maybe that's silly, but it was redeeming, because then like the next chapter there was like, I don't know, all these like really fun sciencey references, and it just was so fun. So overall, it was very redeeming, and I have really been enjoying it. And I do think there's a lot of misunderstanding, but I do think still it's redeeming. Like, it's not, I don't know how I feel. I feel mixed about it. Kind of similar to the last one. I mean, I do like their relationship, but she's also kind of doing the whole like, he could never like me no matter what the signs are, like just like completely blind to signs, but also like the love interest in this one at the same time. What is his name? Levi Ward, that's his name. I feel like for this book, like the signals that he gives off are convoluted, you know, it's just like the misunderstandings feel a little bit more justified. Not the overhearing one, but just generally he like kind of acted like he hated her and was surprised to find out that everyone thought that he did hate her. But there are still some things where it's just like, oh my god, it feels childish. Like, just communicate, tell each other how you feel. But that's the whole purpose of romance, so what am I saying? Been talking about this way too long. I'm gonna sit down and finish this right now though, because I just need a break. The only other thing I wanted to say, because like last night I didn't film that much, but we're starting these like Hunter x Hunter nights with some friends who really like anime also, and I've seen it multiple times. It's a great show, and it was really fun. We started it, and I just had this weird thought where I feel like Hisoka in Hunter x Hunter reminds me so much of Jax and Caraval, and maybe Hisoka's a way creepier version, but I just couldn't get it out of my head when I was watching, because I think it's the whole card thing. It's got to be the whole card thing, because Jax, I don't know, I feel like some people would really hate that comparison, but just funny. Anyway, okay, I'll go now, read and have lunch, and then get back to doing work. Done with the book. I, in the end, loved it, and I think it's because of all the fun references. Like, she even talks about in the not the acknowledgements, there's an author's note at the end, which I highly recommend reading. I'm gonna read this. It's not a spoiler. It's just about some of the references. She says, this book is my hate letter to standardized testing. It's also my love letter to neuroscience, Star Wars, women in STEM, friendships that have hit rough patches, but they try their best to bounce back, research assistance, interdisciplinary scientific collaborations, Elle Woods, shit academics say, mermaids, hummingbird feeders, people who struggle with working out, and cats. It's just great. There's like just so many great aspects of it, little details and things. So overall, loved it. There were some parts of the romance that frustrate me, but that's like not really new for me in the romance genre. Miscommunication sometimes just drives me so nutty. But, oh, and the ending. Again, I'm not going to ruin anything, but I kind of had a feeling about a certain character. Just had a feeling. Anyway, highly recommend. So fun. Such like a fun STEM romance, and this is the problem with Allie Hazelwood. It's like, I love it, hate it, I don't even know. If you haven't seen some of my other videos, just like some of her short story, like novellas, I just think that she doesn't have enough time in those to develop the things I like about her novels, which I feel bad saying, but it becomes like about this like hate and miscommunication in the relationships that is like what drives me crazy about some romance books. Anyway, I did see at the end here that it's kind of far away, but she is gonna have another novel, Love Theoretically, fall 2023. So far away. We've had all summer of Allie Hazelwood, so anyway. It's Friday. I just got done with a meeting, working on some research stuff, protocols, trying to figure out, and yeah, I have a lot more like logistical things and class stuff to figure out today. That's just what this week is. So that is what's going on. We don't really have any like fun plans. Last night my friend came over and we were like watching her dog, so that's the other dog that you might see, Clover. She's very cute. But yeah, tomorrow, Saturday, we have plans with friends, but I just need to work a lot more. So probably won't plan anything for tonight. Friday night in, working. So, yeah. Alright. I realize I have not checked in all day or filmed anything. Hi, she is so cuddly. Such a cuddly girl. Look at her. Just been reading and working and reading and working. That's like about it. So, yeah. That's what's going on. Pretty boring. He's so cute. He's so cute. Getting into my lap. Oh, there she goes. Okay, it's been a little bit. We are back Saturday night. Just got back from a friend's house. We had dinner. We like share BarkBox with them, and we like do a dinner monthly and like let the dogs choose their toy. So Hazel chose this, just like the Playcation Italy box. Anyway, and then we played the bean game, which is super fun. So that was good. And now I'm just making a lemon pie for a brunch. It's a friend's birthday, so tomorrow we're having brunch, and I'm making a pie tonight to let it chill overnight. It's too late to be doing this. Should have done it earlier, but just the way it is. So yeah. You're so good. Okay, back from brunch, and it is Sunday. Tomorrow's the first day of classes, so I am just doing a lot of prep work still today. This weekend has been not like the most exciting one. We've been able to hang out with friends quite a bit, which is nice, but usually we do something like outside, and this weekend is just, I feel like I don't have time. So, but I have done quite a bit of reading, and I just wanted to also share this book that I've been reading, and I've just started it yesterday, so I've only gotten through a few chapters, but so far the writing is really beautiful. And I feel like this month I've been reading a lot of like really fun books, but not a lot of like literary, which is fine. I love that too. But it's really nice to read something like this where the writing is just like so beautiful and like almost poetic. I feel like there was a few lines so far, but I will share one. When she turned to look at me, the space around my body expanded again. I was almost deaf from being so alone. I was lost. I know you from when you were a tree, she said, from those times. I don't know. It's just like so, the writing is like almost like mysterious and interesting. So I'm very excited. Essentially, I don't know too much about the premise. It's like a dark, stormy night, and the narrator is visited so far by one woman. I think two women throughout the night, who harass him and claim to know his greatest secret. And I think it's about feminism, women. The intro, like the author's note, had quite a bit about borders, and she's from Mexico, Cristina Rivera Garcia, and yeah, what borders mean, discrimination. Our bodies are keys that open only certain doors. Our bodies speak indeed, and our bones are our ultimate testimony. Will we be betrayed by our bones? While women's voices throughout the world continue to be silenced and those in power still argue for the irrelevance of gender equality, characters in this book understand that gender, and what it's done in the name of gender, can be lethal. So So very excited. I'm not sure, like a lot slower because I've just been like rereading sentences a lot. That's the kind of writing, but not sure when I'll be done. But I hope to slowly make my way through it for the next few weeks. And yeah, I think I'm gonna end this vlog here. It has just been a busy prep week for classes, so maybe not the most usual week in the life of PhD, but it is similar. I feel like every day is a little bit different and each week is also different. So yeah, I'm gonna do one in the fall or maybe like late September, early October, and that will be like more academic. So I'll be in classes, I'll be teaching at least a decent way through. Yeah, so yeah, PhD life, I feel like it's very different year by year and even like semester and month by month. So it's tough to give an exact, like, this is what this looks like, but I kind of like that about it. I really like the freedom and like being able to make my own schedule and schedule things when I want them. So some months and some semesters are filled with a lot more like lab work, field work, writing, analysis, and I'm definitely more in the writing analysis stage right now, / I'm teaching this fall, so it's not quite as like exciting on the day-to-day, but yeah, I am, you know, it's a bit of a love-hate. There's, you know, the positives, there's struggles. It's kind of pretty normal, I think, in the PhD, especially at this point in time. I'm going to my 5th year, so it's been quite the journey. But that'll be fun to share, week in the life, and I hope you enjoy. Yep, again, the rest of today is just gonna be working and hanging out. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.